Most people will lose their job at some point in their career. And this video is all about what you should do next. And more particularly, what you shouldn't do. So let's get started. Hi, this is Simon Phillips. Today's video is all about why you shouldn't just go find another job. A lot of people will be facing redundancy right now. The downturn in the economy due to the pandemic and other sort of global factors that are contributing to the whole economic turmoil at the moment is bad for business, it's bad for organizations, it's bad for whole countries. And as a result, you may well be in a position where your job is under threat. Now, the natural instinctive response to that is to go and find another job. And I get that, I understand that. There are times when cash flow is an issue and we've just got to go out and find another job, get the cash flowing back in again, and then we can take a deep breath and decide what we're going to do next. The problem is, quite often we'll jump into that next job and suddenly realise 5 years later, we're still there. We haven't made a strategic choice. We're not even doing something that really makes us happy. I've bumped into so many people at executive level, CEOs even, who for too long, in the words of Steve Jobs, have been getting up in the morning and doing something they don't really want to do. And that's not a great place to be. So whilst it's a good idea to switch jobs for cash flow, it's not necessarily a great thing to do long term. If you've got a dream, if there's a passion stirring inside you, something that you really want to do, then maybe the best thing to do if you've just lost your job is to take the time to stop and think about what you really want to do. My favourite artist is Elvis Presley, and he sang a great song called Follow That Dream. And the next line was, wherever that dream may lead. We don't know sometimes where our dream will take us. And that's sometimes what holds people back. People like certainty in life, but certainty doesn't give you options. Certainty corners you into a decision. Certainty keeps you staying in the same job, doing the same things, looking for a job that builds on the last set of experience rather than looking for a job that's going to set your heart alight. I quite often say, instead of getting a job, think about doing something that makes you smile, because that's usually an indication that it's going to be a great thing to do. Quite often we do things because we think other people want us to do them. Maybe our friends and our family who really mean well, but actually they don't know what's best for us. They just want us to be happy. They want us to have a fulfilling life and maybe to be financially secure so that we're not worried about money and some of the other things that come with those challenges. But actually, if you can focus in on what you really love to do, then you'll find that every day will be a fantastic day. You'll jump out of bed and it's not all about the money. What you'll find though is after a while the money starts to flow if you're doing something of real value to others. Most people's dreams revolve around other people, projects, innovations, opportunities that we need to get a group of people together to explore. And it's in pulling people together and making things happen that we start to add value to the world. And that's what gives us the opportunity to make money. So if money is a real driver for you, don't worry about it. Just focus on what you enjoy doing. Focus on something that's adding value to others, and value will come back around for you. So maybe 2020 is going to be a great opportunity for you. Maybe 2020 is the year that you started to prioritize you. The year that you realized it doesn't really matter what other people can see, what other people can sense about us. What's important is How happy are we making ourselves on a day-to-day basis? Are we doing the things that set our hearts on fire? Are we doing the things that excite us enough to want to jump out of bed in the morning? Or are we instead doing the things that just make a living? If all we're doing is making a living, are we really living a life? Are we living our lives, the unique lives that we came here to fulfill? I know you've got a dream, and all you've got to do is have a little bit of courage now to pursue that dream and give it a go. I'm here if you need any more support. Just drop me a line, let me know how I can help. But in the meantime, sit down, take some time, access that brain and say, what is it that I really love to do? And if what you love to do isn't what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, now's the time to press pause. Now's the time to give it some strategic thought and give yourself that opportunity to live the life of your dreams. So don't just find a job. Carve out a future that's the future of your dreams. Take care, and I'll see you next time.